Hello, everybody. This is John again, and welcome along to this LinkedIn training. So, this training is for people who already have a LinkedIn presence, not for somebody who's not got a LinkedIn account. That's not for you. This is for people who are already in LinkedIn, but just need a little bit of help, maybe in just getting their profile just tweaked a bit to make it start to work for them, really, because a lot of people make mistakes with their LinkedIn profiles. So this is just it's a mini course, and it just explains really how you should be setting up your LinkedIn profile to optimize it for as best as you can to try and get to what's called an all-star profile, which I'll show you in a minute, and just show you what you need to do, really. So LinkedIn is not the same as Facebook. I need to make that very clear. LinkedIn is a business platform. It's made up primarily of white collar people within businesses, managers, senior managers, directors, business owners. So for people in network marketing, it's certainly a good pool of people to be prospecting in. That's for sure. They're entrepreneurial people a lot of the time, or they say senior managers within businesses. So that's really what LinkedIn's all about. It's a business platform. It's not for posting photographs of you and your family out walking the dog, on holiday, things like that, which we all do, and I do as well on Facebook, because that's what it is. Facebook's more social. LinkedIn is more business. So you must have a different head on your shoulders when you are posting in LinkedIn. Okay. So that's the sort of like the basic things, the difference between Facebook and LinkedIn. Also with LinkedIn, we're Facebook, where you sort of send people your business details, and I'm not talking about spamming here, but making an inquiry or anything like that. It's frowned on a little bit in Facebook, as you know. It's about building relationships, and it's about approaching people at the right time. And it is the same in LinkedIn to an extent, but it is more business focused. So therefore, people are a little bit quicker in sort of talking about their business than maybe on Facebook, and it's acceptable within LinkedIn. So they're the main differences, as I said. So I'm currently on my news feed, if you want to call it that. I've just seen here it's got some new posts, so just click that. So yeah, so this is the news feed, which I'm sure you're aware of. What it looks like if you're already using it. But this is where you'll see all your connections posting their posts, videos, photographs. You see there's a lot of photographs, videos as well in LinkedIn. It's a very good platform to do that. There's more posting of photographs and videos in LinkedIn, I think, than probably in Facebook. Seems to get more interaction on LinkedIn. Okay, so that's your sort of news feed on LinkedIn. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go into my profile just to show you. So to get onto your profile, all you do is go over and let's just talk about this. So this is just a snapshot of it. You'll see in a minute when I open up my profile fully that I've got a banner on LinkedIn which I've made myself, a business-like photograph, my name obviously, and a intro as to what I do. Okay, but this is to see who's viewed your profile, so you can see how many people have viewed your profile over the last week, and how many views on your post there have been over the last week. Okay, so that's just a little snapshot of how you are performing. So just to get to your main page, you just click on that, and that opens up your main page. So up here you'll see I've got a banner. So I've done this myself. Did it on Canvas. That's CANVAS.com. No, it's not Canvas. It's Canva. CANVA. Sorry, CANVA. Canva.com. You just go onto Canva.com and you can do your own banners for Facebook, for your Facebook page, for LinkedIn, for Twitter, for YouTube. You can do anything like that at all. So I've just knocked this up myself on Canva. I'm not too worried so much about my branding on LinkedIn as I'm on Facebook, where I've paid to have somebody to do it for me. LinkedIn I'm not quite so fussy about, so I've just done it in an unusual color so I stand out a bit more to what some other people do. Okay, so then you've got this bit here, which is your description. So let me just, if you click this pencil here, it allows you to change anything. So you can see there. So you have what's called a headline. So what a lot of people do is they make a mistake here, is that they just put, and I'll show you in a minute a couple of examples of this. They just put CEO of johnbotting.com or CEO of my local plumber, sales director for Google, something like that. That's all they do, is just put their job title in there. This is a search field. So when people are searching in LinkedIn for certain things, for example, network marketing, network marketers, direct salespeople, whatever, social media managers, you need to have this in your headline so that it picks up the keywords that you're hoping people are going to find you under. So I'm wanting network marketing, network marketers, direct sales, social media, all these sort of things are my keywords. So I make sure that I put it into my headline so that it makes sense. So my headline says, I help network marketers and anyone in direct sales make sales or grow teams by driving free traffic using social media. Tells them exactly what I do, and if they want to know more, they can find out more in a minute. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, you've only got a limited amount of space here to do that. I've near enough used all the space, so put in there whatever it is that you do. So if you are a sales manager, then just write in there, I'm an experienced sales manager driving my team to overachieve. Last year they hit 150% of target. Whatever it is that you want people to quickly see what you do, and also maybe to find you in as well. So it may well be sales manager. That's what you're hoping people are going to be searching for, and they find you. Okay, so that's what you do there. So you write that in there. Don't just put your job title in there, please. It doesn't do any good at all. Okay, so I'm just going to close that down. But that's what goes in there. As I said, it's SEO, so that's a search field. Okay, you put in your area. That's actually the next village up from where I live. So that's the closest I could get to where I live. So East Farley is the closest village that it would allow me to put in. So that's gone in there now. That's how many connections you've got, over 500. Contact information, if you open that up, that just gives you some other information as well. Now I've got this private, so but it can be visible if you want it to be visible. Services provided. So again, you can enter this in here. What services are you doing? So I've put down, you can just select them. I've put down business consulting, digital marketing, social media marketing, lead generation, public relations, marketing consultant. If you just have a look, you won't find everything. So I don't think, I think I did check. Let me just check. I don't think network marketing was in there. Ah, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, social media marketing. So network marketing isn't in there, so that's why I didn't put it in. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it allows you to have 10. It allows you to have 10 services that you provide to people. So that's another way of showing people what you do. So do that as well. Just search through, see what you can do. Okay. Then you've got the About Me section. So again, what you do is you just click on the pencil. Okay, whenever you see a pencil, that's something that you can alter. So this is a summary, and it appears underneath your name and your job title. Okay, and this is just a summary of your work experience. It's not necessarily about what you do now. What you do now, you went a little bit further down. It's just a summary of what you do. So again, I'm not saying that mine's perfect, not by a long way. It just gives a little bit of detail about what I've done, and what I want people to know that I'm doing now. So I change this quite regularly, so to fit whatever I'm actually doing at the time. So mine's aimed towards network marketing, and my experience in that and my successes. So this is a little bit like you bragging about what you've done, just again to let people know about what you've been up to. So my summary says, I've been involved in network marketing on and off since 1989. I've had successes and failures. I started my online journey in MLM in 2008. In 2012, I built a global network of 10,000 people using just Facebook and YouTube. Unfortunately, the company I was then with ended up closing. Then in 2014, I qualified to attend a convention, all expenses paid, in Las Vegas with another company, again only using Facebook and YouTube. In 2018, I started having health issues and was eventually diagnosed with a lifelong illness which impacts my life physically. And I had a break from network marketing until May 2020, when I got back into the saddle. I am now using free organic traffic methods to build a new business up again, using Facebook primarily and video marketing on YouTube. I am passionate about helping other network marketers, and indeed anyone who is involved in direct sales of any kind, either selling products or their services to the public or business. I've been there, done it, doing it again. Reach out to me and I can add you to a free training group I am running on Facebook, or go directly there, and then I've put the link in. Okay, so all I've done is just given a summary really about what I do. You don't want to go into chapter and verse. You can't anyway, because again, you're limited for space about it, but it's just telling people a little bit of what you're doing and giving them a call to action at the end. Tell them to go and do something. I'm telling them to either contact me directly and I'll chat with them, or go directly to my Facebook group. Okay, so this is only available to you. This is your dashboard. This is what I said about being an all-star LinkedIn profile. Okay, so that's what I am. That is what you need to get to. And that basically means that you've optimized your profile as best as you can. You've done everything you possibly can so that you are optimized to be found in searches. You filled out all the spaces you should do. And LinkedIn is saying, well done, you have got a brilliant profile. In a word, that's what they're saying. If you've got an all-star profile, you are pushed up the search engine within LinkedIn. So it's key to get that. Okay, so this is just an overview again. So it's 62 people have viewed my profile in the last week. It's the last week, actually. It runs from I think Monday to Sunday, so that will change again tomorrow. I'm doing this on Saturday. How many post views have been and how many times I've appeared in a search last week. Okay, that's your recent activity that you've done. Okay, and then this is your experience. So this is where you put in your jobs that you've done. So my present role, I'm saying, is put myself down as a business mentor. You can do whatever you like, and I'm calling my company Making Money Online. And again, I give a bit more detail about this specific role. So here I give more detail, and this is what you need to do. What you do, I show network marketers and anyone who's involved in direct sales a powerful new way to attract the perfect customer and recruit your target audience by leveraging the power of social networking via Facebook primarily and YouTube. Join me and discover how to develop a strategy to generate targeted prospects to join your network marketing business free without spending a dime on paid ads. Likewise, how to target leads of people interested in your product or service and to make a ton of sales. This is by far the best way to get high quality people looking at your opportunity without cost. Imagine waking up every morning to a steady stream of top-notch prospects reaching out to you. Follow my YouTube channel with a link, or join my Facebook group here. Okay, so that's more specific about the role that you're doing. Again, I'm not saying this is perfect, but it just gives you an idea of what you need to be doing. You need to put some thought into this. Okay, and then below that are the roles I've done in the past. What I've done is you can have these exactly the same as this, to have all this information in each role. What I've done is when I've left a role, I've gone in and I've just stripped it back to the bare basics, just telling very, very briefly what I did, because people don't want to read loads and loads of stuff, but they will look. So this was the last role that I did before I became ill and took a break from work. So that's what I was doing. So it just tells people who I was working for and what I was doing. And the role before that, again, just a one-liner.